I look like a hot mess today, but that's okay. Today / tomorrow, Nucci, Graham, Clay, and I are taking the night train from Bangkok to Chiang Mai, and we leave in like half an hour, I think. We're very excited to do it. We're a little nervous, and I can tell everyone's a little nervous. Well, currently buying snacks right now. So, the train was delayed, but I think it's here now. I hope it's here now. We just got some food at the food court and we are heading to the platform. We're on the train! The night train got back this morning at like 7:30, so I'm back in Chiang Mai and I'm back in my room, and I didn't vlog the disembarkment process of it because it was really easy. It was just, you just got your stuff and got off the train and then got a taxi to come home. I didn't film it because someone stole my headphones on the train and I was kind of frazzled and irritated, so I didn't want to seem irritated on this, so I figured I would explain my reasoning here. And I also just wanted to go over some of the things I had a lot of fun with on the train and some things I didn't really like, and kind of give you an overall idea, my review of the night train. But one of the things I was pleasantly surprised about was how cold the train was. I was reading blogs and stuff, like what to bring on the night train. Mainly I was just trying to figure out my tickets. If you buy the train tickets on 12 Go Asia, it's a pickup spot outside the train station. And then if you book them directly through the railroad website thing, a PDF version of the tickets is fine. The train was very air conditioned. It was actually like chilly, and very rarely like chilly in Thailand, and it was quite a difference because in Bangkok it was like 102, and then we got on a train and it was relatively cold, and I wish I had a sweatshirt or pants. I had pants, I was wearing pants, but they were not the pants that I wanted to be wearing, and so that was something. So if you do the night train, you get easily cold. Bring socks and like a sweatshirt, not even pants, just a sweatshirt, and you'll be solid for that one. But it was very roomy. We were able to fit, so the way it worked, it was a berth, so it was 2 seats, and then those 2 seats would be the bottom bed and the upper bed. And so I was on the lower bed and Graham was on the upper bed, so I had one seat and Graham had the other, but we were able to fit Clay and Nucci both in those seats, so it ended up seating 4 people, and we were comfortable for it, which was nice because we got to hang out and talk and stuff like that. And the dining car was a little stressful because you had, in order to sit in there, you had to buy something, which is like understandable, but people start going to bed on the night train at like 8:30. So it's a little inconvenient when you don't have anywhere to talk and you want to just talk to your friends. So we ended up buying a big platter of fruit and splitting it, and just taking like 3 hours to eat it, because they technically couldn't kick us out until we were done eating it. So that was what we did. I didn't necessarily like that whole, you have to buy something in the dining car, especially if the dining car like isn't busy. It was like 9 o'clock at night, you know, there was no one in there, it was just us. So whatever. The bed was kind of comfortable. It was more comfortable than I was expecting. I guess I can't really ask for much on the train. One thing I didn't necessarily like was that the pillow was not a new pillow. Like, the pillowcase was new, but the like pillow itself was not new. It was already on the train, and I'm hoping that they go through some kind of like process, like disinfecting the pillows before new people get on the train. But it's just what I'm thinking. And the train was loud, and I mean, like, the people weren't loud. The train was like squeaky, but not all the time. It would only squeak during the night, so I was a little irritated at that, because as soon as I woke up, the squeaking stopped. The squeaking did keep me up at night. Partially my fault. I could have brought in earplugs, so that's my fault, not necessarily the train's fault. And if you do the night train and you're prone to, like, not prone, but you can't fall asleep because of light, definitely bring an eye mask, because they don't dim the lights in the train carriage. So we have curtains, but the curtains don't do much, blocking out the light. So definitely, if you have a hard time falling asleep, bring earplugs and an eye mask and a sweatshirt, because it's cold. As I said earlier, I did pay for the lower bunk, and I was very glad I did, because I got to watch kind of the sunrise this morning. The sunrise was on the other side of the train, so I just got to look at the landscape when the sun was coming up, but I couldn't actually see the sun, which was nice because I was up anyway. The upper bunk doesn't have a window. You can't see out of the window up there. But it is a little bit more expensive, but it's only more expensive by like $4 US, so it's worth it. And train safety. If you're going on the night train, definitely pack luggage locks and use those. I did use those, except for the one time I went to the bathroom and left my headphones on my bed and they got snatched, which I'm sad about. But I'm kind of excited because I get to buy new headphones. And you need to look at the better side of these things. So that was a bummer. I didn't want my headphones to get stolen, but it happened. Moving on from it. The food on the train was train food, I guess. They did have fresh fruit, which was nice, and it was a lot of fresh fruit for the price. It was kind of expensive. All of the food was kind of expensive, but I think the fruit was the best deal, because you got like half a watermelon and like half a pineapple and like a bunch of melon. So I can't complain. The train I took was the Special Express number 9 train, and I left at 6:10 and arrived in left Bangkok at 6:10 and arrived in Chiang Mai at 7:30. Yeah. Our train was a little bit delayed, but the reason I took this train was because it was the newly renovated train, and it really was a nice train. The beds, even though like the seats themselves were really clean and the floors were really clean, and it looked very modern and elegant, which is something that I don't necessarily always see on like an Amtrak train. And the food definitely, like in the dining car, you could definitely tell that it was like a newer car, and the bathrooms really showed that. They were probably the nicest like transport bathrooms I've ever been in. And a nice perk was they had 2 sinks outside of the bathroom. So they obviously had sinks in the stall, like the bathroom compartment stalls. I don't know what they're considered, rooms, but they also had 2 sinks outside, so that way people could brush their teeth and wash their hands if they felt the need to. and the bathrooms were taken, which was so nice. Because sometimes I just wanted to brush my teeth and go to bed, and I didn't have to wait because there were 2 sinks out there. If you're coming to Thailand and you are doing a little bit of city hopping here, I would definitely recommend doing the night train from Bangkok to Chiang Mai. I can't speak of the night train from Chiang Mai to Bangkok. I'm actually not quite sure if they do have one, but I would recommend it. It was an easy way to travel. It was the easiest way we traveled, honestly, this whole trip. There's no customs, no security. You just get on the train. They don't even check your tickets until the train's moving. And then they literally just glance at your ticket, and then you're left alone for the next 13 hours. And it seems really daunting, but even if you're by yourself, there are definitely people to talk to. And if you have friends, just play, like look up some games to play, word games, and then just play those. My friends and I, we played this game called 1 Minute, I think it was called 1 Minute. And we essentially pick someone, and they give them a random topic to talk about, and then you just talk about it for a minute, and then you just keep doing that. And it was a fun game. It occupied us for like 4 hours. None of us had data. And our like data cards ran out, so none of us had that, and it was a nice like social media cleanse because there's no Wi-Fi on the train, so that was also pretty cool. But yes, if you are in Thailand, I would highly recommend doing the night train at least once. I would actually just recommend going from Bangkok to Chiang Mai, the number 9 train. It was super nice. I will link it down below in the comments. And it was just a fun experience. It was probably one of the most fun things we did on our trip. Yeah, I'll do a little bit of a recap on that trip in another vlog. Yes. I hope you like this review / what is the night train / what to pack for the night train vlog. I don't really know what this classifies as, but I hope you liked it, and I hope you give it a thumbs up, and I hope you subscribe to my channel, because your girl's trying to make a vlog famous so I can pay to travel more. So do your girl a thumbs up, please. Bye!